You are listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture and all things related to it. New episodes are released daily. For more information, check out glossahouse.com and subscribe to our channels on Spotify and YouTube. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I am Michael Halcomb, and this is an episode where we do a Hebrew reading. Now, we've been reading through the book of Jonah, just verse by verse and word by word. Today, we find ourselves then at Jonah 3, chapter 3, verse 6. Jonah chapter 3, verse 6. So you can read along with me, and I encourage you to read out loud, whether that's reading along with me, repeating after me, pausing me, shutting me up so that you can read, however you want to do that. Wait until I'm done. But whatever you do, make sure that you are participating and reading out loud, as that's an important key toward building fluency, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Jonah up on the screen, and we're going to look. So Jonah chapter 3, verse 6. We're going to use stepbible.org for this. And here we go. I haven't looked at it yet. I just pulled it up, and just going to do a cold read here, and then we'll go word by word. This is a long verse. So here we go. Vayiga'a ha-davar al melech Nineveh vayakam mikasa'o vayaved adarto ma'aleu v'yakas shach. Let's scroll down here. Vayeshev al ha'afar. All right. That was a little bit challenging for me. So we're gonna go back through and look at it just word by word, see where I messed up maybe. Then we'll do another read at the end all the way through, and then maybe a read with the vowels off. So here we go. We begin with Vayiga'a. Remember, I like to pronounce my ayins as a. So Vayiga'a on the first word. Ha-davar. Notice the beit doesn't have the dagesh in it, so ha-davar. Vayiga'a ha-davar. El-melech Nineveh. El-melech Nineveh. Vayiga'a ha-davar el-melech Nineveh. Vayakam mi kisa'o. Now, some people might just leave that aleph as silent and say something like kiso, mikiso. Mikisa'o is how I'm going to say it. I like to pronounce my alephs and my ayins. Mikisa'o. You can almost do it that way at the speed of speech. Mikisa'o. And mikiso just sounds slightly different. So Nineveh vayakam mikisa'o. Vaya aver. So mikisa'o vaya aver adarti. Now, I don't pronounce my kavs as ths. I just pronounce them the same way as tate, rather. So adati. So I pronounce them the same. So some people might say like adatho, adertho, something like that. But I say adarto, rather. So vaya aver adarto me ale aleu vayakas shak. So vayakas shak. So aleu vayakas shak vayashev al ha'afer. Vayashev al ha'afer. vayeshel el ha'afer. All right, so this is an interesting one. I find it kind of challenging. So here we go. We'll just try to move through it as a whole thing, and maybe I'll pick up the pace a little bit. So, vayiga'a hadaver. Let me start over. That's wrong. Vayiga'a hadavar al melech Nineveh. Vayacham mikisao. Vayaver adarto ma aleu. Vayikras shach. Vayeshev el ha'afer. One more time. Vayiga'a hadaver. Vayiga'a hadaver al melech Nineveh. Vayacham mikisao. Vayaver. That word keeps tripping me up. Vayaver adarto ma aleu. Vayikas shak. Vayeshev el ha'afer. Man, struggling with this one. One more time. So here we go. Vayiga'a hadaver. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start over. Vayiga'a hadavar al melech Nineveh. Vayacham mikisao. Vayaver adarto ma'aleu. Vakas shak. Vayeshev el ha'afer. Much better on that one, I think. Let's try without the vowels, see what happens. And we'll scroll back down to 6 here. All right. Vayiga'a hadavar al melech Nineveh. Vayacham. Vayacham mikasa'o. Vayaver adarto ma'aleu. Vayakas shach. Vayeshev el ha'afer. Yeah, not too bad. One more time. Vayiga'a hadaver al melech Nineveh. Vayacham mikisao. Vayaver adarto ma'aleu. Vayakas shach. Vayeshev el ha'afer. Hey, not too bad. I don't think. Maybe did even better without the vowel pointings there. But I want to encourage you to work on both, to read with the vowel pointings, without. I want you to read aloud, most importantly of all, even if it's only with one version. So there are some tricks to that. I can mention a few here, right? If you're going to pronounce your ayns, that's going to help you. That's one of the reasons I pronounce my ayns, because when I read without vowels, it helps me. Same thing with my alefs. Usually when you have a vav at the end of a word, it's going to be an o or a u. You can almost guarantee that when you have a start of a word, a vav followed by yod, you're going to have like a vayi. So we can already tell vayiga'a, right? And then, when you have a hey at the beginning of a word, it's usually ha. So hadavar, and then the aleph, the el, malek, and then again you see a yod. There's probably a hirek involved, so Nineveh. And there it is, the vav with the yod, vayakam. And when you see a mem, not always, but often at the beginning of a word, it's going to be a preposition, so it's a m sound, mikisa, and there's that aleph with the o or u sound at the end, mikisao. All right, here's the vav with the yod again, followed by the ayin, so vaya aver, easy. And then we have the aleph starting this word, adart, and there's that holem at the end, o or u, adarto. M, there's that mem again, and then you have the ayin, ali, ale, u, m, aleu, and then you have again vav, yod, vayikas, shak. And then you got the vav, yod again, so vayeshev, and then el, just naturally, ha, there it is again, afer. So if we turn the vowels off one more time, and you follow some of those rules, which is just what I'm doing, it's actually not that hard. to read without the vowel pointings. So, Vayega'a hadever al melech Nineveh, Vayecham mi kasa'o, Vayever adarto, aleu, Vayikash shak, Vayeshev el ha'afer. And that's it. All right, that is Jonah, chapter 3, verse 6. And I'm going to stop there, my friends, and say I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.